What's up, everybody? I'm Ivan Vargas. Welcome back to the All Day Football Show. And just in time,
Yeah, right.
Justin Fields throws a touchdown pass to Jesse James, number 18. I don't even know what number it's been. So I think that might be number two touchdown pass number two for Justin Fields in his career, and it was caught. That was a great catch, way to keep his hands underneath that football. But the Bears marched down the field. They looked pretty good, good mix.
No
And Justin,
penalties?
no penalties. And, Marco on that first drive, well, on the last drive that they had when they found success with Khalil Herbert with a couple of big plays, just bonehead mistakes.
Unnecessary blocks in the back. Like, what was the reason for that? You already have the blocker beat. It was just ridiculous how just
More discipline. You need more discipline.
More discipline because it's bad enough that your quarterback has been taking up a lot of criticism for his decisions. You make a good play, you get a good chunk of yardage, in the game. Just to see a flag being
just to have a bonehead play happen and you get it taken back, like that's it should be 14-3 right now.
Yeah,
the way that the Bears offense has been moving, it's been all right. I like the way Khalil Herbert's been running the football. They've been attacking the middle of the field, like I said, using their tight ends, hitting their tight ends, obviously with one to Jesse James, but also Cole Kmet had a couple of big plays. I like this.
Yeah.
This is a good look for the Chicago Bears. I like the way they're moving the football. What's going on with the Titans and the Colts?
Titans are still down 14-0. Indianapolis came out firing. Just Tennessee's defense has looked a little atrocious, in the first half right now. So let's hope they can pick it up right now. I believe they have the ball right now.
Yeah, well, as far as the Bears are concerned, I feel like it's been good. There's been a good mix. The defense has been off the football field, I feel like.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I haven't seen them in a while. Long, sustained drives. You got a beaten up San Francisco 49er team. The defense still has some quality players. They have, they still are formidable, but you kind of have them on the ropes.
Yeah.
If you're able to go ahead and in your next drive put up another point, you shut them down here. Maybe you come up with a turnover here. Go ahead and do what you just did and come up with 7. Now we're talking about the Bears rolling.
And maintain discipline. Like right now, I think it's key for the Bears. I feel like they've shown that they could, provide some big plays, some big plays, that can move the ball. But it's, again, be disciplined. And I'm pretty sure the Bears can have a good day.
Yeah, you have to limit these turnovers. These turnovers are ridiculous. Khalil Herbert's running his ass off. You have, it's tough to watch. It's tough to watch, especially playing running back when I play football. Loving that running back position. When you bust out runs like that, and on the screen pass, right? You're third and forever, and you're able to hit on the screen pass. Khalil Herbert at the end within the last 4 or 5 yards of his run, fighting for that extra just to get enough, just to have it called back on another penalty. Don't settle for 3. You have to be more disciplined. You can't be happy with what the outcome was. It should have been a touchdown drive. It looked like a touchdown drive. It smelled like a touchdown drive, but it wasn't. Those things can't happen.
Yeah.
If you want to be a good football team, and I know the Bears aren't a great football team right now, but if that's where you want to be, that shit can't happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only the 4th passing touchdown of the season. Jeez. God. Thank God we have 4.
Week 8.
Week 8, baby. Week 8, only 4. God. That was a hell of a job.
He put it in a good spot.
He put it right on the money. There's no one else. I mean, the linebacker even had he tried to make a play on it. He had a good angle on it, but it's just perfect throw.
Tua Tagovailoa's last days in Miami.
Oh yeah, with all the
Trade
trade rumors.
deadline going happening right now.
Yeah, with all the trade rumors. Second at 11:16 on the clock. Garoppolo rolling to his right, trying to find somebody. He gets a guy open. That's Ayuk. Or Ayo. Is it Ayuk or Ayuk? Ayuk.
Bit of it's a hometown game for Jimmy Garoppolo. Arlington Heights finest right there.
Yeah, right. Arlington. That's it. That's right. He did play. He did play up there. He played for Eastern Illinois as well. Tony Romo played there.
Legend.
Tony Romo. Hearing Tony Romo last week, him and Jim Nantz talking shit. That did really good. You talk about something that grinds my gears. You know what I was like, I shut the broadcast off for a while. Another completion. Deebo Samuel. Niners are in Bears territory right now. It's a push off. You got to call a push off, ref. Like, come on, man. Look at this. That's blatant shit.
Much like traveling in basketball, push-off might be non-existent.
Push-offs are non-existent, I guess, in the NFL. I guess that's the name of the game today. About 3 or 4 yards from Eli Mitchell on first down. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Yeah, Cordell Patterson, dude, like, man, like, what the hell? Like, just you're watching all your guys have success somewhere else. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, come on now. Pass batted down. It's 3rd and 7 now. What happened now? What happened with the
Jeff Swain touchdown?
Touchdown, Jeff Swain. Tennessee is now what?
It is 14-6 right now.
14-6 Colts.
Point after conversion.
14-6 Colts over the Titans. Jeff Swain just scored a touchdown. Third and 7, 9:42 to go on the clock.
Our way of saying it's still national tight end. Instead, we're gonna go an extra week.
Tight ends are getting all the love. Looks like a timeout, San Francisco. Bears defense doing a good job. A real good job. Just a couple big plays, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be able to limit them. You know. I need to see them hit Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think they have a sack right yet, do they? They generated pressure. I don't think they've had a sack yet.
No,
I might have missed it when we went upstairs. But
I was about to say, right now as we speak, up to this point in the game, I don't think they put any pressure on Jimmy Garoppolo. Not really what the Bears are known for. I feel like they would have, pressured him by now. At least make him move a little bit. But no, Jimmy Garoppolo has been holding his own. Flow, at the game.
Flow at the game. Old Flow. Here we go. 3rd and 7. It's been fun for the Bears offense. This defense is. Let's see if they can step up right here. 3rd and 7 in Bears territory. Garoppolo finds the open man. Knocked down by Dwayne Houston Carson. That's the way. DeAndre Houston Carson. Dwayne.
Game of his life there.
Game of his life.
Game of his life right now.
That was a great play. Look at him step up. Hits him right on the hip. That's what it did. It hit him right on the hip. Boom. That ball might have been dropped regardless of the hit, to be honest with you. It didn't look like he had any type of control. 52-yard field goal by Sly. And he gets it. Damn. Bend it like Sly. That thing hooked hard, man. 10-6. Chicago over San Francisco, 9:33 left to go in the half. That one's tough. I didn't think it was. I honestly thought he was going to push it again.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, you held them. You held them. They had a couple big plays on that drive. You're able to hold them to 3. Now, look at this is where you need to score touchdowns.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I was about to mention it. Just like, okay, you held the offense down to 3 points. Now capitalize, and how about you tack on another, put up another TD on the board. Like stay on a good pace right now for the Chicago Bears. I think their last drive they definitely move the ball, move the sticks. Right now, keep putting it on them. Another touchdown. Keep the drive going.
Yeah, touchdowns are good. Touchdowns are better than field goals, man. I like touchdowns over field goals. And right now, it's just I feel like the Bears offense has a lot more balance.
Yeah.
It looks like they have a clue today. The defense, they're doing their job. Like I said, they gave up a couple big plays, but the Niners are going to have to start taking shots because if the Bears score a touchdown, you can't get under the gun.
Yeah.
Because if your defense is going to perform and the Bears start putting it on you because your offense can't stay on the field, it could be a long day for San Francisco. It's weird to say that being a Bears fan and watching how this Bears offense has been, but I mean it's true for any team. If you can't put a touchdown on the board, your defense has to play lights out.
Yeah,
and right now they're hurt, they're injured, they're hobbled. It's going to be tough for that 49ers defense.
And like mentioned before the game, if Justin Fields, I called him my X factor. If he can stay poised, just stay, stay balanced, do what you need to do, make the plays, make the pass, no turnovers. I think the Bears could really, keep the momentum going right now as we speak. I think their last drive, like I said, they showed that they were on a good track. Keep it up. Like I said, minimize penalties. Don't shoot yourself in the foot when you see it. When you gain 15 plus yards, don't do something stupid in the backfield. And I think you're on a good track right now.
5 years, $137 million for Jimmy G. That's Super Bowl. He was one throw away. Like if he's able to connect with he's in Buffalo now. Emmanuel Sanders. If he's able to connect with Emmanuel Sanders was wide open. Wide open down the middle of the field. You had it It could have been. It was one throw. It really was one throw.
We would have had an even angrier Chiefs fan base.
Yeah, you would have had even a more toxic Chiefs fan base. He gets a little bit. Jakeem Grant's all right. He's not that bad. He's a little shifty guy. Looks like the Niners are having a conversation. Jimmy and his receivers are having a conversation right now. It looks like he was pissed off. It looked like he was. It looked like he was about to lose it on his wide receivers. Like, Jimmy, calm down. He has that. He had that like type of vibe where it was like, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to go off on you, motherfucker. Like, y'all better start catching the fucking football.
I was going to make my own, bad lip reading video right
now. Yeah, right. Second down, 10-6 Chicago, 9-10 on the clock, 30 on the play clock. Justin Fields is doing a decent job so far, man. Decent job. He doesn't look flustered. The offensive line has been protecting him when they can. There hasn't been that many pressures on him. Running the football helps. It's been helping a lot. Yes. Khalil Herbert having a good day having a good day so far. Play action. Justin Fields down the middle of the field, and it's tipped. Tipped by the linebacker.
A very dangerous spot right there with that pass.
Try to put it between 3 guys. You had the safety, I think you had the safety and I think it was both safeties, but you had the linebacker underneath, and the linebacker almost got both. He tipped it, but he almost got both hands on it, both palms on it. That's Fred Warner. He's one of the better linebackers in this league. Probably one of the top 3 middle linebackers in the league. Fred Warner. So that was a tough pass from Justin Fields. He was able to fit it in. I'd have been impressed, but that's a big risk right there. In your own territory, you gotta. I know we want big plays, but make the big smart play. Allen Robinson with the catch gets the first down and rolls
another 2 yards.
Rolls another 2 yards for the first down. Justin 7 of 9, and that's even more. I think he's 8 of 10 now. That was a good catch. Allen Robinson, way to get the first. Like I said, do your job. One of the keys was playmakers need to make plays, and right now, so far, playmakers are doing just that. They're making plays for Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. Yeah, I haven't seen a drop pass. There you go, slide.
I don't like that slide very much.
I don't like his high slide either, because you're going to get a guy that's going to want to put his ass out.
Yeah.
And they're going to hit him. Like, he needs to get flatter on the slide.
For as much good as players trying to do as far as, limiting those, like, dangerous hits, there's always going to be that one guy who just slides, or who comes in a little too aggressively. And the way he's sliding, man, the way he exposes those knees, man, that's not what you want to see.
No, his head is what I'm concerned about. Because you're going to get a Vontaze perfect that's going to want to come lay his ass out. And that's it. They got the game. They got your number 2 in, and it's going to be hard for you to work after this. Yeah. There's guys in the league that want to do that. He needs to be aware. He needs to be more on that hip instead of on. I think he's on his foot when he slides.
Yeah.
I think he's on his foot when he slides. He needs to be flat, man. Be on your ass.
We need you to be on your side, so it looks like you're about to take a power nap. Just get in there. Get on the slide.
Right. Get down. Get on your side. Slide flat as opposed to sliding where he's just erect. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You're just a big ass target at that point, regardless if you go down or not.
Watch some of Peyton Manning
picks up that third down to Darnell Mooney. Nice out route. They're able to sneak it in there. Another great pass by Justin Fields. 8 of 10, 82 yards and a touchdown. It is now 9 of 10. And I said Darnell Mooney's like a number 1 receiver, man. Like, the way he works, if he could get better. There you go, Justin. Go. Justin on the run. Dude, if this is the game plan, I like it, right?
Yeah.
If this is the game plan, I like it. I really do. Justin Fields with a big run, rolls out, sees nothing, and just makes a decision. We talked about the decisiveness. He needs to be more decisive. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's open. Take it. Another pass to Darnell Mooney on a curl route for about 6-7. The flag on the play. 5:55 left in the half. And at halftime, I will be doing the Barely pregame show, so I'll be switching over to that. So far, man, it's the penalties have been the biggest problem with the Chicago Bears. Illegal man downfield on the offense. It's been the main thing that's kicking their ass. They should have 2 touchdowns right now. And on this drive, hopefully this doesn't hurt him. But the way this drive is starting, this looks like a scoring drive. And I mean touchdowns, not field goals.
Yeah. And, truth be told, if the Bears, if some of these penalties weren't so costly for the Bears, we're looking at a very dominant first half of the Chicago Bears. Like you said, they should go by at least 14 right now. No minimum. That was a great drive, I believe they had 2 penalties that cost them some yards. But the penalties, that's what's really been shooting the Bears in the foot right now. And it's shameful to watch because you're seeing great drives being put together. But it's like, come on, let's play smart offense,
Yeah, no doubt. I like it. I like the way it's been going. It's just you got to be able to get touchdowns and not field goals. And I can't say it enough. 9 of 11, 86 yards and a touchdown is Justin Fields. 8 plays, 37 yards, 4:30 and counting on the time of possession in this drive. Justin in shotgun, Herbert to his left. Another handoff to Khalil Herbert on a delay, and he's got the edge. He's got about 8 or 9 yards. Khalil Herbert,
that's a good run.
Just another solid run by Khalil Herbert. Looks like the Rams scoring another touchdown. They go up 17-0 against the Texans. That one should be a blowout. Going back, like I said, Khalil Herbert, look at that run. Every time the guy touches the ball, it just seems like something good happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every time Herbert touches the ball, something good happens. He's just having a good game. 11 rushes, 61 yards. Khalil Herbert is to the left of Justin Fields, another handoff, and he's got the first down, it looks like. Fights for about 4, picks up the first down. Khalil Herbert having a hell of a game. Way to fill in for David Montgomery. It's just like we haven't missed a step, I feel like. And when David comes back, this is going to be a problem for teams. This is going to be a big problem for teams. And I would imagine Damian Williams would have find success as a third, part of the the group, part of the flow. But all of a sudden, boom, he's killing you in the passing game, because I feel like that's where he excels. Although he could do everything that these guys could do, it just doesn't seem like they found him. Nick Bosa with the sack. It looks like it's also going to be a hold. Damn, Justin couldn't escape, but they had Alex Bars. Look at that, and I mentioned this, putting Alex Bars. I'd mentioned this on Sean Emmanuel, but like it's a bad hold on Alex Bars. Beats him on the inside, just crosses your face like that. I like the fact that they're putting him over there to beef up the line, but you can't have stupid penalties. Like that's part of the issue. I like that. You just can't have these dumbass penalties. 3 minutes to go in the half. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Bailey pregame show. We'll be talking to you guys a little bit more in the second half of this one. I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Marco Velasquez. This has been the All Day Football Show. We'll see you after the half.
Captain Insano shows no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.